Good morning and welcome to the shit show. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Juliana. I'm a third-year law student who just woke up at 11 a.m. when I have class at 11:15. My alarm was set for 8 and I shut it off and went back to bed. And then Matt went to work at 8:20 and I never woke up. He said goodbye to me and I was gonna get up and then I just didn't. And this is a problem because my sleep schedule has been stinking lately. And it's obviously now affecting my day-to-day schedule. So we gotta fix that. But we also have to fix the anxiety that has me waking up at 4:30 in the morning and then not be able to fall back asleep for a few hours. And then it's just like, what is happening? I have 3 classes today from 11:15 to 12:45. Then I have a break until 2, so an hour and 15-minute break. I have class from 2 to 3:30, and then I have an hour break, and then I have class from 4:30 to 6. So it's going to be a long day. I picked the best day to wake up tired AF. All right, it's not so bad. I will make it through with lots and lots of coffee from my Nespresso. I'll see you guys after my class. This semester, I'm trying something a little bit different as I'm combining little pieces of each note-taking method that I've tried throughout undergrad and law school. Essentially, this is what I'm going to call my ultimate note-taking method. So let me show you because I have class in an hour and 15 minutes. So I just want to run through really quick what I just did for my class notes, and I'll just review because I really didn't go into such detail in any of my previous videos about my reading notes. So let's get to it. I always start with my casebook. If I have a supplement, I will grab that as well. I don't have any supplements yet this semester. I have held off on ordering them. I usually decide, probably after this week, I'll decide which ones I'm going to buy. But anyway, I'm a visual learner, so colored highlighters are extremely helpful in my note-taking process. But you can't highlight everything, and you've probably heard that before, but it's very, very true when it comes to law school. If you're highlighting everything in the casebook, when it comes time to outline, you're going to have no idea what to put in your outline. So I assign each particular highlighter color a meaning. For example, if I am highlighting something in the casebook in orange, it's typically a statute or a rule of law that has come out of a court decision or a common law rule of law. And I also use the orange highlighter when I am briefing my cases in the book because I will highlight in orange the rule that comes out of the case. So it's consistent all the way through my casebook. So if I'm flipping through and trying to organize my outline, or in this case, it's early on in the semester, so I'm trying to organize my reading notes when I want to write them out, I'm only gonna write out what I've highlighted. And I'm definitely going to write the rules of law that I pulled out of the reading. And here's a rule highlighting example. So this is the rule for creditor tort liability. Assign the yellow highlighter to common issues, causes of action, and claims that might arise. And when I'm briefing my cases, the yellow highlighter goes specifically to the issue of the case. So, for example, in secured transactions right now, we are learning about, just generally, it's the introduction chapter, but collecting debts. So in the torts section of the casebook, the author mentions, for example, some jurisdictions recognize causes of action for invasion of privacy and for infliction of emotional distress. So you can see I highlighted in yellow the invasion of privacy and infliction of emotional distress. After I'm done reading and highlighting, ideally I write out my notes. However, sometimes I will be reading, highlighting, and writing my notes at the same time. It really depends on how much time I have, because if I read it through while highlighting and then go and write up my notes, I feel that I retain the information a lot more, because obviously I am going through it twice. But sometimes I don't have time for that, especially when you have a full course load and other obligations, or you just don't feel like it because you're tired. So either way, if I'm doing it simultaneously or if I'm doing it separate, in this case, let's say I'm doing it separately, I go to my iPad and open GoodNotes. Let's stick with the secured transactions example. Here are my reading notes. I write them out. Can't scroll. Hold on. And then basically just by pulling out all of the important information, and I organize it the same way it's organized in the book through the headings that are in the table of contents. What I love about GoodNotes is that you can insert anything into your notebook. So if your professor has PowerPoints or handouts, you can just plop them right in to your notebook and organize it however you want. For me, this specific class has a lot of handouts. If, for example, I got PowerPoints for this class, you have to convert it to a PDF and then insert it into your notebook. For today's class, my professor sent us several PDFs via email, and here we have a statute that she sent, and I was able to write on it. Basically, it's an example, and then she just said it's not on the exam, so I noted that, so when I go back in, I'm not putting this in my outline. But what I love is that I could just do whatever I want to this document. So if I wanted to, if it was important, I could highlight. Obviously I wrote on it, but I could also add text to it if I wanted to and type. So GoodNotes is amazing. And then she also sent us a handout with examples, and I was able to mark it up, which was also great. And for anything else that I missed, maybe from the reading or my professor points out and spends more time on, I am writing in my class notes. And my class notes, I am keeping it OG from last semester, and actually started this method during 2L. So if you follow me on TikTok, you have probably seen my notes template that I was using last semester. I had my reading notes on one side and my class notes on the other. This semester, I have streamlined it to just my class notes, because obviously I'm writing my reading notes in GoodNotes. But I'm going to show you, I'm still using the two-sided columns, and I am going to insert that into GoodNotes. 3L, secure transactions, and here we go. and it's right there. Voila. And that's that. That's how I'm taking my notes this semester. I hope that this was helpful if you're on the fence about buying a new iPad or just handwriting your notes. At the end of the day, you don't have to handwrite all of your notes if you don't have time. Like, I know for me, as the semester goes on, I might have less time when it comes towards finals. I'm not going to handwrite everything, but having everything in one spot on GoodNotes is amazing, because even though I started off handwriting my notes, I can still add in any of the notes that I typed into the same notebook, so it's all there at once. And I also have the GoodNotes app on my MacBook Air, so I can easily access it at any time on any device. So it is a 10 out of 10 recommendation from me to you. I have conflicts of law in a half hour, so we need to go re-up on the caffeine and water. Oh my God, I'm tired. God, I haven't even stood up since this morning. I'm just like, it doesn't even look like I'm wearing pants because my biker shorts are riding up so high. And Matt's sweatshirt, the cutest outfit of the day. Into the kitchen we go. Okay. What a disaster. I don't feel like doing these dishes, and I'm not going to. I'm just going to turn on the Nespresso and clean out the Arancino. It's the only dish I'm going to do because I need to use it. I just realized I'm so tired today, and it's just not ideal. I need to get on a better sleep schedule. I'm done with class, and I got an email while I was in class that my 4:30 class is canceled. Praise Jesus. So now that I'm done for the day, when I normally wouldn't be, I still feel like trash, and I am so tired, and I feel nauseous from all the caffeine that I've been chugging. And honestly, if I could just lay down on the couch, have some snacks, and watch TV for the rest of the day / night, I would be a very happy girl. But that's not possible because I have stuff to do and I have to do it. So how do you push yourself to keep going when you feel like crap? Well, since I don't have class, I am going to jump in the shower, and it's time to wash the mane. And I just am going to have a very long, hot, relaxing shower, and hopefully that calms me down and just gets rid of all of my anxiety that I have, because I feel like that's also making me nauseous and not really helping with anything. So I'm going to do that and just have a me moment, and then come back to my desk and work on the things that I have to do. Alright guys, so I showered and now I am feeling a little bit better. Going to sit down on the couch though because I'm sick of sitting. Matt's talking. I feel like you can always hear him in the background of my videos. Anyway, I'm going to grab my laptop and go sit on the couch because I am sick of sitting at my desk. And I also need to make myself something to eat. Ooh. Honestly, I'm not even that hungry. I just think it has a lot to do with my anxiety right now and the fact that I'm tired and lazy and don't feel like cooking anything. But it is what it is. My hair is so wet and it's definitely not going to dry anytime soon. Whatever. Let me just shut off everything here. And I'm kind of done vlogging for tonight because I'm just not in the greatest mood. So